Hi, it's Cindy, that crafting lady. Welcome to my channel if this is your first time here, and welcome back if you're returning. Thank you so much. Today I am doing a challenge hosted by the domestic diva DIY, Sonja, and she is doing her monthly DIY with the theme Christmas or winter, and I'm going to be doing a Christmas/winter centerpiece today. So I hope you enjoy this video. Please give me a thumbs up if you do. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would appreciate you doing so, and click the bell icon so you can be notified when I upload more videos. So since I'm sitting in my craft room, let's get crafting, everyone. Okay, I saw this centerpiece on Pinterest and it used a big piece of wood, but I didn't have a big piece, so I thought I'd take these little pieces and I would put them together. So I've got them upside down right now, and I'm going to glue them together using some E6000 and some popsicle sticks and my glue gun, so that way I get long-term hold and short-term hold. So we're going to put a little bit of glue in between each one of the wood slices and push them together. And I'm just going to go around and put some glue in between every wood slice where it touches another wood slice. So you can see I put some in there, and then I'm going to put some on in between the other two right there. So I'm going to continue doing this, and I'm going to continue going all the way around. Okay, now that we've got them all glued together in all the pieces, last one there, so every log that's touching every other log is glued together with the E6000. So now I am going to take my craft sticks and we're going to reinforce that, and I'm going to put some E6000 on either end of the craft stick, just like that, just some on either side and some on the other end. And then I'm going to take some hot glue and I'm going to put that in the center like the whole way, so that way I get the quick hold of the hot glue so I can move my piece around, and I will get the as you can see, it's quickly holding, it doesn't want to move, and I'll get the permanent hold of the E6000. So basically I am going to put craft sticks everywhere that there's a bridge between the logs, so they can be connected and be nice and stable. Okay, so I'm just going to add this last little piece to make sure everything's attached. And that should give us a good stable base for our project. Now the next thing I want to do is I want to put something over the top, over the bottom of it. I'm going to put some felt that I got at the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to just take a piece and make sure I've got about enough. And then we're going to use some Fabri-Tac, and I'm going to put that all over the log slices and the popsicle sticks. And I really want to concentrate on the edges, so that way the felt will stay adhered all the way to the edge of the piece. And the felt's going to protect your table, and it's going to cover up all of that craft stick mess that it looks like right there. But it is giving us some nice stability, so. And we'll just keep going with that now, just adding some glue right on the edge of the log all the way around the piece, and then some glue in the middle of the logs and on the craft sticks, and then just fold the felt over so that way it can adhere nicely, and then just keep going with that. Okay, now we've got it all glued down. Just smooth it out to make sure that the felt comes in contact with that Fabri-Tac. Now I'm going to cut off the excess. It'll get out of my way. There we go. Now I'm going to take my little scissors here. And we're going to cut off all the rest of the excess fabric all the way around the piece, just like we did in my coaster video. So basically, I just want to cut away all the fabric from around the side of the piece. Made a little boo-boo there, but I pushed it kind of back in, so it's okay. And then I have to keep turning it in, and then I'm kind of going to hold it a little bit so that way I can feel underneath where the log is and where the edge of the log is, and I can cut all the way around that. So you can see I'm exposing the side of the logs. Just all the way around. And we'll keep cutting. Alright, we're almost all the way around here. Just finish up cutting off the excess felt. This is a really inexpensive project. I mean, it's logs that we found and cut, and then some Dollar Tree felt, some Dollar Tree craft sticks, and some glue so far. Not bad at all. Just neaten it up a little bit. You don't want to see that when you turn the piece over. So now we're going to have to let this piece dry, and once it's dry we can turn it over and we can decorate it. Okay, so now it's dry. I turned it over and I'm going to start decorating it. So I'm going to put some candles on it. And the candles that I'm using are candles that I made, 100% beeswax. And I've got 3 different candle holders, and I wanted them at some different levels, so I even used a couple pieces of the little wood rounds just to lift up the one candle holder. And now I have a piece of garland that I actually cut off of a garland that I put in my living room window. So I'm just using scraps here, and the candle holders I've had, so that I didn't have to buy anything like that. And I'm just kind of working the greenery in and around the candle holders. There's some pine cones that are already attached to this garland. I think the whole garland I paid $3.99 for at Christmas Tree Shop. And as I said, I already used most of it for a garland above my living room window, and it looks beautiful. There's a video on that too. I don't know if it's up yet or if it will be coming up, but there is a video about my living room garland. And this piece I cut off, and I figured why not use it here? It looks really good. So I'm just kind of finessing things into where I want them. You know, you do things until you like them. That's what crafting's all about. So I'm going to add some more pine cones in here. Just here and there and everywhere. And you can take the centerpiece apart and you can make it for spring or, you know, whatever season you want. Because I'm not really gluing anything down. So you can use this wood piece season to season. And put in another pine cone back there. There we go. That looks kind of nice. I kind of like it. I've got some cinnamon sticks here that I'd like to add to it. But I want to make them look like a little pile of logs. So I'm going to glue them together because it just makes it easier for them to sit nicely and when I want to tie them together. So I'm going to glue 3 together on the bottom. And of course I'm using my Surebonder because you have to stick with the best. Surebonder. And then my next row I'll do 2. And then I'll just put 1 on the top. And I love how this sticks. It sticks so good. Cover it up like that. Perfect. And the top one. I'll just put the glue right in there. That way I know it's going to stick well. And I'm going to take a piece of burlap ribbon, and I'm gonna tie a little bow around them. Oop, and that one moved. It wasn't quite dry yet. But now I'll just tie a nice little bow, make it look like my little pile of cinnamon logs. There. Of course, you gotta futz with the bow because I am not good at bows. I have watched a ton of bow tutorials and I'll probably watch a ton more. Ribbon and we just don't get along. I love crafting, but ribbons do give me a headache sometimes. So now we'll just trim off the excess and set that on the centerpiece right where I want it, right up front there so you can see it. I think it still needs a little something more. I mean, it's looking nice, but it needs something more. So I've got this pick of berries from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to cut them. I'm not even going to use the green part. I'm just going to cut it down using my wire snippers, and I think I'll use 3 pieces, so I'll be able to use one of the other pieces somewhere else. There. And now let's see, where do I want to put it? I'll put one right in there. Good. And then around the back, maybe on the other side. Yeah, there we go. And then the third one, see, I'm holding the greenery to hold it up and hold it in there. And then the third one up front. And wow, I think that looks really nice. I'm really digging how this looks. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give me a thumbs up if you did. If you haven't subscribed, I would appreciate you subscribing to my channel. It helps my channel grow, and click the bell icon so you can be notified when I upload more videos. And until next video, live fully, love deeply, and learn something new every day. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it.